All right, welcome to our first quarter Esoteric Truth or Dare for Gnosis. And as always, we want to come in, settle in, take those 3 cleansing breaths just to get ourselves centered, call in the collective, and just set our intention. So if you'll just take a moment and close your eyes and just take a deep breath and just let everything go. Be here present, just relax. Let it go. Let's take a breath for those that are in our thoughts and in our hearts. Those beautiful circle members that are on their way or up with us present. And then a breath for that special intention that we hold in our hearts tonight. All right. If you have a candle handy.
All right, let's do it.
Let this flame represent
Let this flame represent
the wild spirit that burns within each of us
the wild spirit that burns within each of us
as we awaken our own wild spirit.
as we awaken our own wild spirit.
May we awaken the collective.
May we awaken the collective.
All right, let's set that aside.
Hey.
All right. Get your incense going.
Okay, first of all, it's nice that we do this every week, and it's so insane how some weeks fly by in a blink of an eye. And some, no big deal, but I don't even know what happened this week. It should be Monday.
It is wild, isn't it? I do think there's a lot to be said about checking in.
It is. This is crazy, but we're here. It's first quarter. It's first quarter. It is Friday, and I'm looking real fast because I forgot to write it down earlier. Tomorrow morning at 10:20 a.m. Eastern time is the peak of the first quarter moon. So we're, in that phase now. So outside of the contemplation, meditation, the introspective part, and serious time to activate and move and have some action. So with that said, I want to read real quick the mantra and a little bit of the keys. The mantra this month: I am open to embracing mystery with the healing power of spirit working in my life. And taking some time with the topics of Gnosis and the thoughts of, just kind of the knowledge of spiritual mysteries and embracing and really thinking about mystery and adventure and even passion, that Kundalini fire, that goddess within, and taking time to really and have taken time. I've had the opportunity this past week or since Divine Art Alchemy to really dive in. And I love all of the keys for this week. And whether you were embracing mystery, contemplating where our self-actualization derives. I can't help smiling when I think of that one. Definitely exploring Kundalini power. And then gracefully shedding lower vibrational energies. I think that one's going to come. I mean, yes, for all month, but I think it's going to be a little more important as we go into the waning part of the moon cycle. Yeah.
I'm feeling it too. I feel it and I also hear it, which is really strange because, we talk about this all the time, but this being created in November of 2022, and yet and yet, you know, this content that's being released at the same time is so on topic that here collectively that I just realized, you know, how connected, and we all knew it anyway, but how connected we all are, right?
Yeah.
I think the computer has definitely helped form that web for the cosmos that we can all access a little easier.
Well, it's interesting you said that because it is a lot of times just about the algorithms, you know, like once we start onto something and but I love that analogy in itself of like, I mean, how many times have you been looking at something and you're like, God, I really want to look at that, but that's clickbait. If I click on that, it's going to screw up my algorithms and I don't want a bunch of this crap in my feed. You know, how many times have you thought that? But then think about that as a metaphor for where we put our thoughts and our energy just on the daily basis as we're working through our intentions, right? Not
Yeah.
allowing the
Clickbait.
algorithms, yeah, to stay on track, to stay on focus. Yeah.
Yeah, because exactly whatever you focus on, you attract more of into your life. And that maybe that is it, but I really think it's more than that. But I mean, I definitely think that there's an aspect of it, but I think that I think the veil is so thin now that we're experiencing a lot more connection. And I think this is a perfect topic to actually really play with that, you know, going back to those are the keys and those exploratory sections of it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
I never thought about that, Ember, what you just said.
The algorithms.
Well, doing it to ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Well, I was thinking of that. I mean, that's just been in the last week or so. I had that connection and maybe I've thought of it before in a different way, but I mean, it really was a clickbait moment of honestly, it was Lisa Marie Presley dying and watching a few things here and there. And then I was like really focused and like really like in a groove. And all of a sudden something came up and I'm like, that's clickbait. I can't go there. And I knew it was going to take me off focus. And that was, yeah, just made that connection of like, stay true to what is most important at this point and not veer off. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, with that being said, I went to Goodwill today and there was a little box with Elvis Presley on it. Like, okay. Just going back to the whole Presley, you know, the whole thing of like, you know, the bigger thing, but that's just making
Yeah.
being silly with what you're saying. But it's true. It's true. But I mean, it just really is, you know, we all are very connected. And once we realize that, the more we can realize that, the more I think that we'll have that humanity and the more the compassion that we can share and show and just for ourselves as well as others, which is, you know.
I know we need to do truth or dare, but I love the idea of like my inner goddess, this powerful being within me, really kind of like embracing this air energy, kind of like sees the big picture and guides me and almost is like, you know, throwing popcorn or whatever down the pathway, you know, to keep me focused. It's like, ooh, piece of candy. Oh, this way. Because I do so easily can get distracted, you know, whether we are talking about the algorithms or just things in life in general. Yeah. And running it through that lens of this month's topic of like, do I really know that? You know, like how important is this for me to learn or understand or experience? Is it a part of my intention or not? Or is this just bullshit clickbait? It's wasting my time. Yeah.
Good questions.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of questions.
I was gonna say, yeah. All right. So who's ready to play?
All right. All right, Heather, you popped on first. I've missed your face. You want to choose there?
I have to say truth or dare.
Do you want?
You don't have to, but if you want one.
Okay. Or those are my choices, I guess. I'll say truth.
Okay. Let's see. Is there something you'd like to explore that you have held back from in the past?
That's pretty interesting because I like change. I like risk. So that's an interesting one. I'd have to. And then would it be clickbait?
Yeah.
Is it just for the sake of exploring it, or does it bring some kind of,
Yeah.
actually I'll say, but I've been doing it, and it's my connection to more the unknown, the psychic, whatever we want to call it. And it's been interesting. So that is something that I am already doing more of. And I'm dream journaling, and a lot of stuff comes from dreams. So this is just a random story, but this is what starts happening to me when I'm when I get more in tune and I'm not distracted by social media and all the glittery things all over all the time. And I'm a little more, so I was at a show, and when was this? A few weeks ago. Anyway, I was down, and when you left where you were, the guy was handing a card from a deck of cards. I don't even know. He had a big stack. And when you came back, he'd hand him back the card so you could go back. So he holds the deck and he hands it. I was like, and he goes to hand it to me. I was like, 2 of hearts. And we flip it over, and it's the 2 of hearts. It's stuff like that sometimes. And I can't really do it on purpose, but it's not that meaningful necessarily, but it's why that happens to me more than not sometimes, on just knowing things like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to use it or how it could be helpful, but I know I have some of that. So maybe that's something I would like to explore more that I have not.
That's really cool. 'Cause when you think about that, or when you said that, I immediately thought about seeing the numbers continuously, like 1111 or whatever, meaning, especially 1111, meaning you're heading the right direction, right? You are in alignment, and you are in that soul's purpose, going the right way. Keep going, pat on the back sort of deal. So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You just posted, we love hearing stuff like that. I think that's so cool.
That's not the first time I've done that with a deck of cards either. And I know when it's going to happen, but I can't make it happen. You can't make a deck, and I can but it'll just come up, and sometimes I'll just know what it is. So whatever that is, a party favor trick, I don't know. But whatever, in a way that I could find more, because I think it's collective. I do that with dreams. So that's what I would like to explore more.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right. Do you have them in front of you? Do you have the truth or dares, Heather?
No, I don't have them pulled up. I'm on my phone.
Okay. All right.
Looked at them though.
Yeah. Joe, do you have them in front of you?
Do. I
Okay.
do. I have an envelope on my Divine Art Alchemy, and so I
That's right.
put them in my envelope this time. So I got them.
I would like it there,
snatchy.
please. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Who's up?
What did
Who
you say?
wants one? Would somebody like one?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Yes, please.
You want a dare? Okay. All right. The dares don't have question marks at the end, correct?
Correct.
Okay, let's see. Check your commitments for the week. Release yourself from anything that isn't in alignment with your heart's desire.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Okay, turn it off.
Really.
We got a theme going here.
I know. All right. Okay, good. So, which one of you ladies would like truth or dare?
I'd love a dare, please.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you got here. Hang on a second.
Are you doing it, Kathy? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's closing her eyes. She's
Oh,
getting
here we go. This is serious. Okay. Take an Epsom salt bath or bubble bath with essential oils, candles, etc.
Okay. Oh, I accept.
Yes,
How
yeah.
many?
Yeah.
Bunches? Okay.
Yeah, honey, I have to do this. This is my, it's my homework.
I know. I love that. I did that actually this week because I never use my bathtub because it's one of the really like short ones that only covers like not even over your like kneecaps with your legs straight down. But I did it. I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna do it and lit a candle and did some Epsom salts and it had like green tea and some flowers in it, and it was lovely.
Oh, that's
I think I
wonderful.
need to do that too. That sounds wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cleansing.
Mhm.
And yeah, healing too. Absolutely.
For my sleep, because I'd gone to yoga too, was like amazing,
Nice.
which usually is not. So it was very nice.
Um, I would like, I would, I would like a truth.
Joe, you want to give her a truth, please?
We did these, of course, in the Mystic Moon Circle, the in-person one, and I have one of both that I love, but
Let's see what else you
you
get.
know, okay, forget it. I
Yeah.
don't care if it's a truth or a dare, just throw one at me. I don't care. I'll take it. I'm ready. Doesn't have to
Do you
be.
have a favorite truth?
I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite now.
All right, I'm on the truth. So
I had the one that I got in the in-person. So if it's that one, maybe I'll do a different one, but
okay. How would you like to experience life?
oh, okay, that's a good one.
Mhm.
Well, definitely like in alignment and with purpose. But what I love about our topic is that like that whole mystery and stuff. I really dig that and enjoy that. And Heather, kind of like you were saying that like good with change. So I think that has to be a part of it, like that constant, change and creativity. Yeah. That's how I want to live it. And courage, which I'm pretty good at that. But every now and then, yeah. But yeah, courage, creativity, mystery. Yeah.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah.
So we have two ladies that wrote in that would like wild cards, both of them. So Lamar and Joyce. So if you ladies would want to choose one,
Okay. Yeah, I'll do.
let's do Lamar first,
Okay.
please.
Lamar, where can you experience more passion in your life?
Ooh. All right, there you go. All right.
Did you want me to do one?
Yes, yeah, you do Joyce, please. And she's from either one, either one. Another wild card. I know, got all these wild.
Draw a self-portrait of yourself.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be good after her drawing. All right. Perfect. Beautiful.
Good deal. Oh,
I think that's everybody. Kathleen said she had already gotten one, so hopefully she'll
Yeah.
share hers with us after on the recording. And
she did one of each. And then, I forgot to ask Monique. Okay. All right. So I made a note, what something that's come up already tonight. Heather, you're talking about like the dreaming and, you know, dream journaling and sleeping really well. Have you guys, so I know you have, but have the rest of you experienced like a lot of dreams lately?
Intense. And my clients are saying the same things, but I never know if that's just more or not. But yeah, absolutely.
Isn't that amazing?
Are
Yeah.
y'all?
Yeah, and I love that. So in the in-person circle, my dare was to intentionally notice, follow, and explore subtle messages you receive throughout the day and then journal about your experience. Already, I was having some serious dreams and was capturing, and sometimes I'm great at dream. Most of the time, I'm great at capturing it, you know, my in my journal, but every now and then it kind of slips away or it's boring. But this, like every single night, 2, 3, 4 dreams, it's just like as much as I can write down, and it's just been nonstop.
If you can
I-
remember, they typically come in a series of 3 and they build off each other. So if you can remember what sequence, sometimes that will,
That's interesting.
It
Yeah.
is.
I've done a lot of dream study and interpretation, and typically if you remember, like you might not remember all 3, but if you're in a full dream cycle, a lot of times it'll be in 3s.
Very good to know. Oh, that's exciting.
It is. Yeah.
Do we have time for true confession time? I'll make it quick.
Yes, of course.
I have nightmares.
Oh, no.
And I have all my life. And my daughter used to wake me up. And Betty, my sister, one time woke me up in Santa Fe, and there was a coyote howling outside the window. And I was on the couch on the inside of the window howling
Oh,
in my sleep. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. It's weird. But lately I've been dreaming a lot and remembering them. I don't always remember my dreams, but I'm remembering them.
Are they nightmares now, though?
I can't remember the last one. I'd almost have to ask Tony because he has to wake me up. Probably in the last couple of weeks I've had one, but no, the ones I've had recently that I remember were just a lot of people, there's a lot of motion, there's a lot of action, there's a lot of things that don't make sense, like a washer and dryer in the lobby of a hotel, a real nice hotel. Yeah, just weird. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Can you journal when you do it?
Yes,
Can you?
I can. I should.
Get yourself into the habit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If there's kind of themes going there, or
There's
even
gotta
like the feeling, or even like the feel, like for me, a lot of times it'll be not necessarily what's in the dream, but it's the feeling of like, what is it that I'm experiencing from that feeling part of it. And I would think it would be the nightmare, it might be different because it's obviously you're fearful, right?
Mhm.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? I mean, like, yeah, it would be interesting to hear like different clues or triggers or
Yeah.
things like that.
I'm wondering if essential oils, if there's an oil I could use. I don't know. I'll try something.
Yeah, I get them a lot too, and I don't know if it's just the
Do
way
you?
it's frustrating. I get one about, probably every 2 weeks. And then if stress kicks up, it's a little more than that. When things are kind of smooth, it's just, but they have been super vivid and weird and interesting and awesome. Like I love just seeing what your brain can come up with. Sometimes it's like, where are you coming up with this stuff? It's just so cool. Also, but we don't always talk to each other about dreams, and they've done studies that when you do and people you're connected to, you will sync up and have similar themed dreams. Which
I
is
never
super.
heard that. That's
Hey.
interesting. Yeah.
And I did that, and we had a couple when we checked in that were something like we were taking showers, which I'm like, I don't ever dream about taking a shower, and it was nothing. We hadn't even seen each other, and we happened to talk about that, and we're like, whoa, that's crazy. But it really happened if you were communicating and in sync with someone.
Yeah, I find it very fascinating.
I do too. Well, all right. So it's good to know that you guys, because I haven't asked anyone. Like, yeah, I just really noticed it, like seriously noticed it this morning. I'm looking back over the last couple of weeks of the journal, and like every night is full, or maybe not even full, but it'll just have stuff on it almost every single night. So hi.
Yeah. I wonder if it's the energy of the 7, just being so different. Not that, I mean, yeah, I know it's a 7-year, but in going by the calendar versus the lunar part, but it really would be interesting. Get Draven.
He's hungry.
Oh, he's like,
So sweet.
Yes.
summer now.
Time to eat. Are you hungry? Yes, I thought so.
Let's follow up with our dreams too, like we were talking about before, with like let's have some accountability and following up, maybe not accountability, but a follow up on, and see where we can go. Because yeah, last night when I woke up, it was like I set the intention before I went to bed, but I literally like was jolted out of my sleep, and it was like, you have the answer. And I was like, this is so cool. Like it literally was like,
What's the question?
Yeah.
all connected. It really is like, yeah, like it's like,
Yeah.
that's it. Like how we all connect with our beautiful light. And it was fun, but very cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
it continues into the full moon.
yeah, if you pull tarot the next morning when it like, and I've had it sync up to the dreams,
Uh-huh.
like it'll be very similar to what I had in the dream, which is kind of fascinating. So, because I was trying to understand it more too, when it was like, I'm not sure exactly what this is trying to tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah,
It's all connected. We're getting it.
definitely. All right. Until next week, the full moon is our full moon ritual is Saturday.
Yes.
And there is also, for those watching, and Heather, you are local, there is the full moon nature walk on Sunday at 1:00. So if you want to attend that, that'll be in Serenbe, southwest of the city. But okay.
Yep.
Until then, sorry. I was hoping for some peace there. Let's howl it out. Okay.
All right.
Barking going on. Let's do some howling. All right. So super deep breath in and out. Okay. At the top of this one, let it go.
Happy manifesting.
Manifesting, everyone.
Thank you.